Good morning, it's 10:28 a.m. and it's been 26 hours since my last meal. So I've not eaten for 26 hours, how do I feel? Well, the truth is I feel absolutely fine. I don't have a headache, I don't feel sick, I'm drinking water, but I'm not eating anything. How do I choose when to do my fasts? I do once a month, so as long as they're like roughly once a month. If it's been like 5 weeks, I'll be like, okay, I really need to do a fast now, and I'll just do it. But generally I don't plan them in advance. I think if you do plan them in advance, it can be a bit nerve-wracking the day before, like kind of knowing that you're not going to eat that whole following day. So I prefer just to wait for a day when nothing's on, I've got lots of editing to do. Maybe I've skipped breakfast, had a very late lunch. Then I will look at my watch and be like, oh, I haven't eaten for 18 hours, which, by the way, if you skip breakfast, that's an 18-hour fast right now. So there you go. I don't really plan them in advance. I wait for a time, and then if I've gone 18 hours, I'll be like, okay, well, that's me. I'm not eating today. I'll eat again tomorrow lunchtime. It's literally 1.5 hours later, and I've just been sat here editing, and I'm so hungry now. I don't know, like the smell of smoky bacon crisps just like came out of nowhere into my brain. About 30 hours now into my fast. I feel pretty much the same. Like I had some cravings for food a few hours ago, but like I'm just so focused on what I'm doing, which is editing YouTube videos, what I do a lot of the time, that I'm kind of not thinking about it too much. I'm drinking water, I'm staying hydrated, but yeah, like would I like to eat? Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go maybe like 40, maybe 50 hours. I'll see. Quite often when I'm fasting, what I'll do is if I start to have temptations or cravings, or even before, to preempt them, I will just put food out of sight, because it's the seeing of food. Like where I'm sat now, I can see through to the kitchen. I can see there's a jar of Skippy's peanut butter on the shelf. There's some cans of tuna, there's some pasta, there's some usually some oats, and like, I don't know, like the fact that I can see food is more likely to make me crave food. So I sometimes just put it all out of sight. So I don't know, if you are trying this, then that's a good tip, just to clear everything out of sight, and definitely don't smell it. Oh God, if you go to a supermarket bakery after 30 hours of no food, you'll be like this. You know, I kind of see fasting as like a system reset. When you do amazing things and have like really good experiences and experience a lot of pleasure, wherever that comes from, in food, or maybe you take a holiday and you're doing loads of amazing things with amazing people, you get used to it, and then like that just becomes normal. I'm working, which is just getting stuff done, and it's like I know I'm going to enjoy that first meal tomorrow so much compared with if I hadn't just not eaten for 40 hours. So it is really like a reboot to your system. It makes you appreciate things. Like even the most simple food right now to me seems delicious, and it gives you like mental clarity. I don't really avoid exercise when I'm fasting, but at the same time I don't like go out of my way to have like a big workout. Right now I'm just walking to meet my wife at the mall. We've agreed that I won't sit and watch her eat dinner, so I'm actually going to come back home a bit earlier. I have often sat and watched whoever I'm with eat the most amazing, delicious foods whilst I'm fasting, and that's just like an extra challenge. So when I see things like this, it just gets me. I think my senses are heightened because I was just on the 3rd floor and I could smell popcorn, and it turns out that on floor 5 is Das Kino. So yeah, my senses are definitely heightened. I could smell the sweet smelling popcorn from like way down. I just got a whiff of it and I was like, oh, I need to eat that. And it also made me want to see a movie. that food and I bought these. Fisherman's Friend. You know, I'm not really a big sweet eater, but when I'm fasting, I see something sweet and sugary and I want to eat it. I never get like that normally. I like buttery, creamy foods, but I've never really been one for like sweet. I'm not a sweet eater, but I saw these, a black currant. Oh, I couldn't resist. I'm going to break my fast with these. We're 36 hours in. It's 7:30, so 35, 36 hours since I last swallowed my last mouthful. And yeah, feeling good, like no headaches, no aches. This is one of the easiest fasts I've done, and the fact that I'm making a video about this, I'm kind of documenting it, I think is encouraging me to go the extra mile. So I'm going to go longer. I'm going to go maybe like 50 hours. I'm going to eat tomorrow lunchtime, which would make it what is that, 48 plus 12, I think. That'd be 60 hours. That'd be 60 hours. That'd be a 60-hour fast. That would be my longest fast ever. But I'm feeling good, so I'm going to go for it. By the way, if you have any questions about this fast or anything you're curious about, then write a comment and like the video as well if you're watching, because if I don't answer it, someone else probably will. So write it in the comments below. It's 4 a.m. and I've just woken up. 5 hours sleep is enough when you're fasting like this. There's no food, your body doesn't need to sleep so much to digest, to rest. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting to work. And it's been 54 hours since I last ate or took any calories. How do I feel? I feel pretty normal. Like, I feel quite... The way I'm feeling is going in and out. This is the longest I've ever gone without food. This is the longest I've ever done a fast for. How do I look? Like, I look skinny. I do. I feel skinny. When I look in the mirror, I feel skinny. I do feel tired because I've been up since 4. By the way, it's now 20 to 3, so it's actually been 54, just over 54 hours since I last ate. Do I feel hungry? No. Have I been drinking lots of water? Yes. Does this packet of Fisherman's Friends look appealing right now? Not really, because my body's kind of gone into the mode of, well, you're not getting food anytime soon, so get over it, adjust. And that's exactly the way I feel right now. Now, I've read enough about fasting to personally be of the belief that water fasting can have long-lasting health benefits. I really, truly believe that from what I've studied and my existing knowledge and experience. Without getting into too much detail, the basic theory about this is that when your body is deprived of food, it actually switches from like a growth state where you're eating, putting food in your mouth, to like a repair state, this deep repair state. It's known as autophagy, spelled like autophagy, which literally, if you look at the etymology, means to eat oneself. So it's when your body kind of like eats itself, and you can learn way more about this. You can do your own research. If you are interested in autophagy, then start with Yoshirino Oshumi, and he's actually a Japanese guy who won a Nobel Prize in recognition of his work on autophagy. Disregarding the alleged health benefits, I personally just feel a much greater sense of appreciation and awareness of what I eat. For me, it's about practicing abstinence. Oh, and you get another 6 hours in the day to spend more time doing what you want to do. You don't spend an hour shopping for groceries, preparing food, cooking it, eating it, clearing it up. You have so much more time in a day. Imagine doing that 3 times a day and snacks. Blimey, it's a wonder how you have time to eat so much. So you have way more time. The other thing is because your body's not digesting, you need to sleep less. So but the last 2 nights when I've gone to bed hungry, I have woken up very early this morning. I woke up at 4 a.m, which is why I probably look a bit tired. And your body just needs less sleep. I don't feel tired, I feel pretty awake. I guess like I'm tired in some ways, but mentally I feel very awake, I feel very alert, and I feel like I could run a marathon right now, to be quite honest. Other interesting things about when you fast, like your senses get heightened. You'll experience smells like you never knew were possible. Like the simplest smell can give you so much pleasure. It's actually kind of really surprising. Like I was in the mall yesterday and I could smell popcorn. I got a whiff of popcorn. And I was on the 3rd floor. The cinema's on the 5th floor of the mall. It's like, you can't even see it, but I just got a whiff of popcorn. It took me right back to that seat, and everything was so heightened. My senses were so heightened. Another random thing, I was sitting here yesterday, and I just like, my brain just delivered me the smell of the inside of a freshly opened chocolate Easter egg. And you guys know how good that smells. There's something about it, like an Easter egg, the hollow chocolate. Why does hollow chocolate taste so much better than just like a bar of chocolate? There's something about it. And I was just sitting there, it came out of nowhere. This was about 36 hours into my fast, so I hadn't eaten for 36 hours, and I just had this whiff of chocolate, and it was, delicious. I'll tell you what, if anyone tells you that you can't enjoy food when you're fasting, it's wrong. I sometimes just get a bowl of food, and I just smell it, and it just smells so good. Now, when you're fasting, should you be careful? Of course. Like, your body will be shocked when you stop feeding it. Your whole life you've been giving it food and food and food, willy-nilly, whenever it wants. I'm hungry, feed me. Anything could happen. So I repeat, this is not medical advice. Yesterday there was a point where I was at the 36-hour mark, and I was on the phone to my dad, and he was talking to me, and I was a little bit slow on the uptake. Like, I was kind of giving him delayed responses, which is unlike me. And he was like, and I was like, oh, sorry if I'm a bit slow today. Like, at this point I was 40 hours, because this was about 12 hours ago. I was about 40 or so hours into my fast, and he just scoffed. And right, he made it very clear. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? And there's loads of people who think like that, and maybe you think like that. That's absolutely fine. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Alright guys, the time has come. It's been 54 and a half hours since I last had breakfast on Monday morning. It's now Wednesday afternoon. I bought these yesterday in the mall just after those clips of delicious food, and I'm going to break my fast now with a blackcurrant fisherman's friend. I hope I can open the pack, otherwise that would be a bit awkward. Tear a long line. Tear. Well, that was easy. I bought these because I wanted something sweet. Now, right now my body is kind of in a state of acceptance of the fact that I'm going to be starving myself, basically. It's gone into total ketosis and autophagy, and I'm not really feeling particularly hungry. However, whoa, that was strong. That was like acid. Whoa, that is really strong. Have you ever had these? I'm not like sponsored or anything. Fisherman's Friends. Oh my goodness. These are strong. Okay, I'm actually going to break my fast right now with one of these. This is the first anything with any chemicals or any sugar, should I say, that's gone into my mouth in 54 and a half hours. It is the longest fast I've ever done, by the way. So tasty. All I've had for like 2 days is water. 2.5 days is water. Oh my god. That's the best damn sweet I've ever eaten. So like when I do break my fast, I don't just go and like eat like a 12 ounce like T-bone steak. I'll gradually do it. Normally I'll have like a banana or something. But what you do want to do is avoid overloading your body with like loads of really heavy meat and protein and dairy and like a massive meal, because your stomach will shrunk. How do I look, by the way? Like, you've seen me. Have I lost weight? Like, my neck seems a bit small. My face seems, I don't know, maybe I've kind of, I certainly feel skinny. In terms of actual weight loss, typically when I do a 40-hour fast, I might shed like 1 kilogram. I don't know how many pounds that is, maybe 3. But maybe 1 kilogram. Now it's probably a bit more, 1.5. A lot of that will be water, because when you lose the glucose in your blood, you lose a lot of water with it. I haven't been using glucose as an energy resource for a while, because all my glycogen from the liver has been burned. So basically you lose all your glucose, and with that you lose water and you lose weight. If you're doing fasting for weight loss, great. It's like really good to lose weight. Obviously the best way to lose weight is just to eat less. It's not rocket science. Although, you know, it's simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy, because food is delicious. I get that. Oh, I'm really enjoying this sweet. And you know what? This is actually sugar-free, so I'm not sure I'm even getting any calories from this, but it's a signal to my brain that, like, something is going on, and maybe I should make some stomach acid, because I will be going and eating, like, quite a lot of food tonight. This banana tastes so sweet. It's like, it's full of sugar. I mean, bananas are full of natural sugars, but this tastes so sweet right now. I've kind of forgotten how to chew. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about fasting, what fasting you've done, what you think about fasting. Is it real? Is it fake? What do you think about it? Have you ever done it? Have you learned anything from it? Leave a comment, please. And I really hope to see you back here again on my channel. I've got like hundreds of videos, so honestly, you've got lots to start with. And I'll look forward to seeing you back here in the comments very soon. Until next time, bye bye, ma salama.